It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
But done! It's refreshment time!
What's Jimrex? Would you believe a movie audience guide presented as a public service by this theater's management to help you select your motion picture entertainment? Well, that's what it is. And we urge you to learn these rating symbols and use them as a guide for you and your family. G means suggested for general audiences, all ages. M, suggested for mature audiences, parental discretion advised. R, restricted, persons under 16 not admitted unless accompanied by parent or adult guardian. X, persons under 16 will not be admitted. This seal in advertising indicates that the film was approved under the Motion Picture Code of Self-Regulation.
Exactly 14 minutes left.
I'm afraid the old place is going up.
You heard about Amsterdam?
Yeah, some mistake.
28 square miles of white ash.
Civilization's about to blow itself apart.
Stop it! Don't look at the light! And move!
Pray that out of this world of anarchy and hysteria, some supreme being will emerge. A new Messiah, born of the age of science.
Has that Messiah been born yet, I wonder?
What is more important, who will recognize him if he has?
Produce an all-purpose human being, an hermaphrodite, immortal. Can't you feel our bodies merging? We shall be the new Messiah.
The twilight of the gods.
Or humanity.
Or both.
The ultimate in science fiction, rated R.
Within the uncharted depths of waters surrounding a group of islands off the 50th parallel lies man's most formidable challenge. The awesome awakening of prehistoric monsters long thought extinct. savage and deadly. Their one hope is to rule our planet as they once had thousands of years back. Giant against giant. The ultimate battle. Godzilla versus Megalon. Science was baffled and powerless. A terror-stricken humanity knew that it was on the brink of total destruction. A once proud civilization now had to place its trust and hope in Godzilla and his powerful ally, Robot Man. In concert, they would fight this evil in a duel to the death. Battling by day, battling by night. It was more than a race against time. This war was an all-out effort whose ultimate purpose was to save our planet from total destruction. Now came the moment of truth. The ultimate battle. Titan against Titan, giant against giant in the most spectacular battle yet. You'll see it all in Godzilla versus Megalon.
At last, science fiction creates the ultimate man, Infra-Man. And a motion picture creates the ultimate spectacle. Adventure beyond your wildest imagination with the man beyond bionics. 6 million light years beyond believability. Is he man or machine? Electronic circuits integrated with living cells in the living body of a man. Powered by nuclear energy. Infra-Man, you won't believe your eyes. You won't believe your ears. You won't believe your mind. Now, Joseph Brenner brings you the most advanced product of bionic science, towering above them all. Thunderbolt fists. Rocket feet. Can Inframan survive heat that melts rock? Cold that freezes fire? Is Inframan a match for men of steel? A motion picture that will stagger your imagination. Infra-Man, the ultimate in science fiction. face to face with your fears. Come face to face with tales that witness madness.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. I love that one.
You've tried everything you know how to keep them to yourself, but you still haven't made it, have you? You're threatened by a tiger.
Come face to face with terror beyond your wildest nightmares. Enter an asylum from which you may never escape. Leave all your sanity behind. It can't help you now.
Mamalu.
Albert!
Quick, somebody get the fire brigade. Can destroy it. I will destroy it. And you. Finish you!
Now do you believe it? Thank God you've seen it. It has to be seen to be believed.
Tales that witness madness.
Jimmy!
It's enough to drive you out of your mind into your grave. From the Crypt. Welcome to the Crypt. You are invited on a guided tour of a world of darkness, where nightmares become reality. About to open. You will learn its terrifying secrets if you dare. Danger, how to... Death lives in Tales from the Crypt.
Who's next? Perhaps you?
In the world of crime, there are no winners. There are only losers. Two-time losers, three-time losers, and the biggest loser of them all. Virgil Starkwell, Mr. Big.
There's a stick-up.
Hey, what are you doing here?
We're holding up the bank.
We're holding up the bank.
No, I'm sorry. We were here first.
We're holding up the bank.
Don't listen to him, folks. We were here first.
He just couldn't accept authority.
You guys are dressing alike again. I just...
A person who commits some sort of an act that's against society usually is not considered emotionally stable.
And so, the reason we eat matzo on the Passover holidays...
Virgil basically was a good fellow.
I think actually, if he'd been a successful criminal, it would have been all right. You know, he never made the 10 most wanted list.
Hey, where is everybody? We called the break-off! Why didn't somebody tell me?
But I had to tell Virgil.
Good guess.
I'm Ray Richie. This is my secretary, Nancy Barker.
Are you the one who hit that guy with the baseball bat?
Yes, ma'am.
Ray's foreman tells me you have a police record.
Nancy.
You want to come outside?
Don't press it.
You want me to pick you up, carry out, huh?
You're leaving that young lady all by herself, Bob. Now, is that nice? What would Mr. Richie say?
What would your wife say?
It's $50,000, Jackie. Think about it.
How do you know?
I saw Ray put it in the safe.
We could also get caught.
That's part of the fun of it, isn't it? The risk involved.
Well, Nancy, the senator's taken a liking to you.
And just what am I supposed to do about that?
That's your business, sweetie. I'm in produce. He's in my bedroom.
What if I don't play?
You know, Nancy, if I had to replace you, it might take me almost a week.
You know, all I'd need is a crowbar. Just tear the whole damn thing right out of the wall. We'll bust it open later somewhere else. Listen, you know, we're gonna have to stick around here another month or so, just till things cool down. Hey, baby! Woo! Come on, honey,
All right, you smuckshead kids who want to play, we'll play.
You're doing all right for yourself on a janitor's salary, ain't you, Studden?
You speaking as my employer or justice of the peace?
What's the matter? The fuzz make you nervous?
Why should they? Listen, we've got to do something about that car. The whole front end is banged in.
In 1 month, Jackie, we'll have our own car.
Yeah, well, maybe we better forget about that.
$50,000 lying there for the taking.
Reynolds is a cop.
Release the body, close it up. See my partner here, Sergeant Louis Belgrave. He believes that the girl's father is a crazy.
I just hate white folks.
Let the lady go!
Why'd you kill those kids? Why'd you kill that old couple?
We're gonna make dog food out of you.
That's it.
Game's over.
Bingo.
Catherine Deneuve is a call girl.
I'd like that.
They're both professionals. They both take their jobs seriously in hustle.
This is your Roto-Rooter, man. Your plumbing's stuck.
It's a nasty game, and everybody's playing because everybody wants just a little bit more than they've already got.
God, doesn't anything move you, Lieutenant? I mean, haven't you ever loved someone? Anyone?
I've been in love all my life.
Didn't you have a girl?
Yeah, I got a girl. She's a nurse.
Where were you going to take me today?
I was going to take you to the Ram Viking game. Have you wear those tight white pants and that sexy blouse? Watch all those guys looking at you. Say to myself, she's for sale.
Burt Reynolds and director Robert Aldrich are together again in their first motion picture since The Longest Yard. Hustle, starring Burt Reynolds, Catherine Deneuve, Paul Winfield, Ernest Borgnine, Eileen Brennan, Ben Johnson, Jack Carter, and Eddie Albert as Leo Sellers. No matter how much you have, there's always room for a little more. Hustle. It's an unavoidable fact of life.
Pardon me, Counselor. I don't mean to break anything up.
We met about 3 years ago in court, and I just never got over how well-dressed you were. Well, enjoy your lunch, and my best to you, Taylor.
Burt Reynolds, Catherine Deneuve. When they hustle, it's like nothing you've ever seen before.
Bingo.
Zorro's back. Zorro, the greatest hero of them all.
Thank God for your life, Sergeant.
Everyone knows the mark. Everyone knows the mask. Everyone cheers his fame. It's the all-new adventures of Zorro. It's all for fun, and fun for all. Zorro, the spirit of adventure. A mystery in a mask. A legend that lives and fights in the biggest adventure of them all.
Here's the flying ride, la 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 la, Zorro's back.
No danger too great. No escape impossible.
There he is!
Zorro's everywhere. It's all new. It's all fantastic. Zorro, the most incredible daredevil in the most spectacular action. It's the all-new adventures of Zorro.
Here's the flying high, la 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 la, Zorro.
This is the fortress El Condor. It's guarded by the whole damn Mexican army. The odds of getting inside alive are insane. But for $1 billion in gold, and the general's woman, one professional killer, and one escaped convict, damn the odds.
These are your Apaches.
Did you ever see Apaches before?
Nope.
Well, you better shut up.
Come on. Get up.
Oh, no, not me. You just insulted #1 brave. You gotta fight him. That's what proves a man's a man.
I'm not gonna fight this midget.
You can always turn and run.
Right, Giroux, you're gonna get yours.
Luke, why don't you admit you're scared?
If you're man enough to penetrate the fortress El Condor, you've got to take a little
Oh, give me water. Lord, have mercy.
and give one hell of a lot.
Damn it, Luke. They're my Apaches. I'll run them any way I want to.
We came here to take a fort.
We got all we need right here. We got millions.
Stupid. We can have it all.
We outnumber your army better than 20 to 1.
You're in here, and we're out there.
With 100 of them as your army, you slaughter the soldiers in the arms of their women. Scale the walls of El Condor with steel spikes tied to your feet, and use one damn sexy woman to challenge the entire Mexican army. Jim Brown and Lee Van Cleef take on everyone and each other.
Let's just draw.
Riders coming!
But they'll break through the walls of El Condor or die trying.
There is only one, #1. This one.
The greatest and bravest show in the world! Viva Knievel!
The one and only Evil Knievel. The world's most incredible daredevil, who puts his life on the line with every death-defying jump, makes his dramatic film debut in Viva Knievel. Also starring Gene Kelly.
Dad? I'm Tommy, your son.
Red Buttons.
What is this? Judgment Day? You're not my judge and jury. I didn't kill anyone.
Lauren Hutton.
Stop it! You ate stuff! I've had a front row seat at this ugly spectacle. And I want you to know something. I think you're both the worst.
Marjo Gortner.
Hey, Millard wants to kill you, and your buddy Will, too.
Why? The chase is on. Evil Knievel bets his daredevil skills against deadly odds. In a story packed with rip-roaring excitement. And the excitement is non-stop.
Come on, Teen, get up. For God's sake, Teen, snap to it.
Your mother made Phi Beta Kappa at Smith, but I don't think she can make a 4-minute egg.
Jonathan, not tonight. I'm too tired.
Is there anything you can do anymore?
And you're just beginning to vibrate. You know, you excite the hell out of me. Diary of a Mad Housewife, a Frank Perry film with screenplay by Eleanor Perry, from the novel by Sue Kaufman.
In 9 days, we are giving a party for 100 people. I would like to see you do one thing to make this party a success.
Would you come to a party that we're giving a week from Saturday? This is ridiculous. I am going home.
Sit down.
I can't stay. You make me too mad.
You're not mad. You're scared to death.
By far, the Perry's best film. Great movie making. Superb performances. New York Times. An important film. Life magazine. A pungent contemporary comedy. Playboy. A beautiful and dazzling piece of filmmaking. Holiday magazine.
Certainly not a love affair.
Surpasses the Perry's David and Lisa and Last Summer. L.A. Herald Examiner. Witty dialogue. The biting truth is earthy, refreshing, and strangely satisfying. Cosmopolitan magazine.
You're damn right I'm a sadist, and you're the perfect willing victim. As usual, you've got everything twisted.
What have I got twisted?
Blisters the current scene. The best Frank Perry has made. Saturday Review.
It is of children that you must speak today. And the man said, your children are not your children. They are born of Aquarius. And the only path they know is to the stars. They come from you, but belong only to themselves.
You all seem like such good friends. We are.
We performed bird surgery together. We drunk truth serum together. We've told each other all the things about ourselves. It sort of creates a bond between people.
And though you may give them your kingdom, their thoughts are their own. For it is to them that you bequeath the future. The future that you cannot visit.
I love you both.
Ah, she's just a kid.
No,
Really?
no. There's so few people we can trust.
Careful. Terrific. I trust you.
I trust you. I trust you.
We all trust
Let's
each
drink
other.
to that.
Drink to that.
When last summer began, they were children. When it ended, they were something else. Today's child dies. Tomorrow's man is born. Frank Perry, creator of David and Lisa, has once again discovered a cast of young talents, and once again he has made an unforgettable motion picture based on the provocative novel by Evan Hunter. It is called Last Summer.
Really serious when you tell me your hobby is looking at naked women.
I have an urge which you might call lascivious. Controllable, but it's an urge. I've always had it. Being married makes it seem like I shouldn't have it anymore. But the fact is, I do. You could say it was like a hobby.
So what's wrong with being a voyeur?
Can it be true that love has many ways? our lonely yesterday.
We're screwed up.
We have been, Lisa.
I want to be on the cover of Vogue, and you want to have sex orgies with Eskimos. What kind of a marriage is that?
Let Bill and Lisa guide you through all the devastatingly funny hurdles of the marriage of a young stockbroker. And what does our lovely wife, Lisa, think about all of this?
All right, I'll tell you the real reason why I can't be with you. Because I have no power when I'm with you. It's as simple as that.
You want power over me?
Over myself, I want the feeling that I can make things happen.
Christ, Lisa, who doesn't?
But I can't take it anymore.
And what about sister-in-law, Nan?
If we went back inside your house and I took off all my clothes, would you look at me?
And brother-in-law, Chester.
As bad as things may be, they could always be worse.
And psychiatrist, Dr. Sadler.
How very revealing. I ask the most ordinary question, and your guilt makes you assume that I am referring to your peeping.
Lisa, don't fall for this plot.
She just asked if you're signing.
You're not here to help me. You hashed it all over with Nan. You made up your mind I'm crazy. You want to trap me into proving that you're right. What's happening to me? What am I doing here? Am I going crazy?
God, I hate you.
I love you. If it takes my whole life to somehow prove that to you, then that's how I'm going to spend the rest of my life.
Dear, is that starting to tear?
I wasn't.
The marriage of a young stockbroker.
Anything in the whole world that you want, you know you can get from me. Because, Brenda, you've been a good girl. You get good marks in school, and you give me a lot of knockers, a lot of joy. All my children have. And believe me, for $1 million, nobody in this world could buy that joy. I'll tell you the truth. I feel very sorry for their parents. Because I know how unhappy your mother and I would be if we were in their position. And I thank God every day that I have children I can trust. I thank God every day that I have children I can trust.
Make love to me.
Thank God every day that I have children I can trust.
Listen, the whole house is going to be up in 5 minutes.
I thank God every day that I have children I can trust.
May I know your name?
Paramount Pictures proudly presents Goodbye, Columbus, based on the novella by Philip Roth. a Stanley R. Jaffe production in Technicolor. And directed by Larry Pierce. Screenplay by Arnold Schulman. Starring Richard Benjamin and Jack Klugman. Co-starring Nan Martin. With new songs by The Association. And introducing Ali MacGraw.
Attention! Ladies and gentlemen, attention! A comrade, a citizen, a fellow human being cries out for our attention!
Chairs? The chairs. Why are you so interested in these chairs?
It's personal. 12 chairs, dining room, walnut, by Christopher Hams of London.
Beautiful furniture.
Belonging to a certain Ippolit Matveyevich Vorobyanov.
Yes, that's them!
I want those chairs.
I need those chairs!
Tichon, you idiot, my gloves.
Look.
Do you love me?
Well, let's just say that I am very much in lust with you.
Come on, God!
The Khan is back.
Tichon, come here.
Going, master.
12 chairs. They were upholstered in gold brocade. Do you remember? 12 chairs. Walnut, covered in gold brocade. Next time, they gone. Chair!
Well, you are.
Hope for the best. Expect the worst. Some drink champagne, some die of thirst. No way of knowing which way it's going. Hope for the best, expect the worst. Hey!
You are involved in the single most important project in the world today.
The cybernetic, computerized world of the 22nd century. The project to explore the deep recesses of a man's brain, where the subconscious withholds secrets his conscious mind dares not reveal even to himself.
His last words.
West will be destroyed in 14 days.
Repeat, 14 days.
The challenge, to bring a man back to life from the edge of death, to restore his memory from a programmed tape, tortured moments in which he is on the run from others and himself. Project X, co-starring Christopher George.
It's a laser gun! Let me go!
Greta Baldwin.
Why don't you cooperate?
What lies do you want me to tell you?
I want the truth.
I told you the truth.
You've seen too much. They'll have to get rid of you.
Let it continue, that's an order. You'll destroy him. Do you hear me? That's an order.
Project X, forcing a man to relive the horror of the past until the mind rebels.
A gigantic motion picture, a cast of thousands, cost millions. It must be stuck.
It's stuck, all right. It's the wrong picture. This is out of sight.
Out of Sight, about an undercover agent who uncovers a plot out, way out music and tangles with spy girls from Flush. Homer.
I'll use my deadly karate.
Pow! Sandra.
Sexy.
Gosh.
Big D.
You thought you could goof up my plan, huh?
Yoink.
Mousy.
The ball, give me the ball.
Boom.
Huh.
Splat.
Stamp.
Holy smoke.
Marvin.
He's just my type. Boy.
Dad.
Scuba.
Kazam.
Wipeout.
Wow.
Tough Bud.
Zoe.
It's a perpetual tape deck. It plays the same song over and over and over. This will cool you forever. They call it Malibu Run on Highway 101. She'll come back, oh yeah, she'll come back. I'm getting my kicks out on the floor. Say you made a gun at the county farm, you had the shackles on, baby, please don't go. It's not unusual to be mad with anyone. Baby, when I hear your name, I go all funny over you. Funny over you.
We'll do whatever is necessary, and if we can't rap about it, then we're gonna shoot our way into the military.
And nobody knows more about dying than Eddie.
How you doing, Eddie? Come on, Eddie. Let's see how good you are. Come and get us, Eddie. Come and get your babies.
It's all part of his work. He carries a badge. Eddie was born a cop. But now he's the best ex-cop in the business.
He didn't have a girl. I swear to it.
Maybe you didn't know him as good as you thought you did.
Large sums of money can do strange things to human character. You really are a cop, aren't you, Ryan?
Until they kill me.
Get down before I knock you down.
Eddie, relax. It's on the routine.
Listen,
Come
I've been to
on.
one too many funerals.
And you're standing there telling me they think I had something to do with these homicides?
You got some imagination.
Well, I didn't imagine what they did to Gigi.
What are you driving at?
I think you know more than you're telling me. That's what I'm driving at.
And you're out of bounds, Ryan. You don't have your sin anymore, remember?
You!
Badge 373. Inspired by the exploits of Eddie Egan, a cop with connections on excitement.
I want shotguns, rifles, and bulletproof vests.
The easiest thing in the world to buy is a cop.
One dead partner to avenge. One deadly conspiracy to abolish. One of New York's finest. At his wildest.
Hey, what are you guys doing, man?
Badge 373. Unstoppable.
All we want is to see you happy. Get out in the world and meet people.
You know, your father was a blind date. Natalie, darling, you ready? I should be right out. Natalie! You wear what you think the boy will like. You know, he might be a very nice boy. Natalie, so for once, you missed Saturday night at the movies at home.
Where's my little princess?
Go enjoy yourself.
Where is she? Expelled for inciting a riot.
Honest to God, Papa, if you'd have been Joan of Arc's father, France would never have been saved.
You're not Joan of Arc. You're Natalie of Brooklyn.
Natalie? Natalie, what are you doing? Going out in the world like Papa said. Sydney, please, go talk to her. Tell her you didn't...
Natalie, don't act crazy. Come out and watch television.
You and Mama don't have to worry about me or feel sorry for me anymore.
Natalie, I don't know what's happening to you.
I'm out in the world now, Mama, and I like it.
I'm sorry, Natalie. Oh, maybe I'm old-fashioned for getting upset. But your father, he tells me how 15, 16-year-old girls, they come in with prescriptions for the pill. And some of the girls, they don't even wait to have it wrapped. So that's how it is today, he says.
How did the other men you've been with rate you? 1 to 10? A to Z?
If you weren't so busy being a sneaky seducer of conked-out women, you might have noticed that there have never been any other men. I lied to you.
You did?
Yeah. About when I said when I was still a virgin. I haven't been that way since I was 15.
Love?
Rape. In a subway station. A gang of dope addicts. There must have been dozens of them. I stopped counting after 20.
Don't you know that there are things about you that are beautiful?
We run together from the darkness on a yellow August morning, so the Lord will make us free. See the sun come singing till it falls into the sea.
Elijah, rise up and take to the road.
Adam Gaines has a 911T Porsche. Good looks, a guaranteed future, and as many girls as he can handle. When you're through with the hip and slick of it all, when the good life becomes too good, when the hard things come easy, Then it's time to say so long, shift gears, and head for reality. The world changed for Adam at 6 a.m.
This is Adam Gaines. It's Gladys's boy from California.
Hello there, Adam. I just said to Jerry, this is my daughter, Jerry Joe. Hi, Adam.
Hello.
I said, now there's someone your own age for you to talk with on this dreadful afternoon.
You're not from Kansas City, I take it.
California.
Pharmacy's my field.
Semantics and ditch digging.
But just what is that now?
The semantics? Study of meanings.
Meanings of what?
Meanings of words.
Well, why doesn't a young man like yourself, present company accepted, of course, why doesn't he get up off his behind and make a buck?
Harvey Gavin.
Adam Gaines.
Yeah, I see you ain't used to hard work. Oh, you got yourself one hell of a good job now.
Got a job for the summer. Power and light summer crew.
You won't like it. That's for men who never went to school.
Well, let me tell you some big shot. I made you old lady Mavis. I did it ever which way. Get you! Don't be Get out of here, Billy! My God, come on!
You're different from us. You got brains. And now you got yourself the balls to go along with it.
Look, I don't want to be stopped in one place by somebody's idea of what's proper. I see you and me traveling all across the country. Europe, maybe a couple of years. Just go. We're two new people. All right? Let's try everything.
Elijah, rise up and take to the road. We got a long way to go.
It's all new. Hercules and the Captive Women. Here at last, an extraordinary adventure. Fascinating, compelling, thrilling. The ultimate in screen entertainment. Hercules and the Captive Women.
Kill me. Kill me, I beg you.
With a new and dynamic personality. Reg Park as Hercules. Frightening with barbaric rituals. Terrifying with murder and intrigue. Hercules, with all the power of his legendary strength, stands alone against these mysterious beings of superhuman power. Hercules and the Captive Women, caught in the grip of a beautiful and passionate woman whose secret, sadistic love rituals gave him superhuman strength.
If you will join me in the conquest of the world, all mankind will recognize me as their queen and adore you as the one and only god. Love me, Hercules, and together we shall reign over men and gods.
Hercules and the Captive Women, starring Reg Park and Faye Spain. Don't miss this all-new, outstanding motion picture adventure. Massive in scope, mighty in thrilling action, magnificent in Technicolor and Technorama. Hercules and the Captive Women.
The Wild West was pretty well tamed by 1913.
I saw one just like it in Waco. Hey, Pike, you know what I hear? I hear they got one of those things up north that can fly.
That was a balloon, you damned old fool.
No, the old man's right. They got motors, wings, go 60 miles in less than an hour.
Driven to the border by the irresistible thrust of civilization were the remnants of the breed that had made the West wild.
If they move, kill them.
The payrolls were harder to get at. The Army rode the railroad now. But there were still a few trails for the kind who'd be cold before they were tamed. They called them the Wild Bunch. Pike had been a gentleman of principle. He still had a principle or two.
We're not getting rid of anybody. We're gonna stick together just like it used to be. When you side with a man, you stay with him, and if you can't do that, you're like some animal. You're finished.
Dutch had dug for gold. He gave up digging.
How many cases did you take from the train?
16 cases of rifles. We lost one on the trail.
He stole it.
Thornton should have been a lawyer. He always argued.
Hold it! Relax, it's just some champagne we ordered.
Sykes had been a gunman in his day. He still had the gun.
We gotta get him back. How?
Gorch had been trying for years. Sometimes he almost worked up to normal.
I want you to meet my fiancée.
And 11 years ago, when I was 10 years old.
Between 1858 and 1878, Jack Crabb was an Indian warrior, a preacher's ward, a gunfighter, a drunkard, a hermit, and he tried to kill General Custer.
Take him away and hang him.
And you can believe as much of that as you want. Dustin Hoffman plays Jack Crabb.
Throw 3.
And he plays him for real. After reel, after reel, after reel, in Little Big Man.
Dustin Hoffman, reel 2.
These were human beings, my son. And now they're dead, rubbed out by those ugly, unnatural creatures.
Why would they kill women and children?
Because they are strange. They do not seem to know where the center of the earth is. We must have a war on these cowards and teach them a lesson.
Dustin Hoffman, reel 5.
You murdered fool! Got to cut your throat to get it through your head. I'm a white man. White? Sure I'm white. Didn't you hear me say, God bless George Washington? God bless my mother. I mean, now what kind of Indian would say a fool thing like that?
Dustin Hoffman and Martin Balsam, reel 7.
You're improving, Jack. You just can't seem to get rid of that streak of honesty in you. The one that ruined you was that damned Indian, old Titi.
You mean old Larchkin?
He gave you a vision of moral order in the universe, and there isn't any.
Dustin Hoffman and Faye Dunaway as Mrs. Pendrake, reel 4.
You do realize, don't you, dear Jack, that the Reverend Pendrake is not altogether wrong.
What, ma'am?
Well, Jesus is your Savior. You do realize that, don't you, dear Jack?
Oh, Lord. Yes, Miss Pendrake.
Are you thinking of Jesus, Jack?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, you mustn't fib to me, you know.
Oh, no, I love Jesus and Moses and all of them.
Dustin Hoffman and Wild Bill Hickok, reel 9. Dustin Hoffman and General Custer, reel 13.
Take my advice. Go west.
My wife, she's awful scared of Indians.
My dear woman, you have nothing to fear from the Indians. I give you my personal guarantee.
For Christian America, let your arrows fly, savages! I am on board!
Arthur Penn, who gave you The Miracle Worker, Bonnie and Clyde, and Alice's Restaurant, has created 15 reels of motion picture entertainment called Little Big Man.
Oh!
Oh, you devil!
Oh! Oh! Onward! To Little Big Horn!
Welcome to your new home.
Richard Harris is a man called Horse. He goes west to discover what sort of man he is. He's captured by the Sioux, who have never seen a white man before. He is treated like an animal, fights with dogs for scraps of meat. He's man reduced to his absolute minimum.
Christ! I've had enough! You bunch of bloody bastards! I'm not a horse! I'm not an animal! I am a man!
I'm going to get out of here, and you're going to help me.
And why I do this?
Because you want to get out, that's why. When you first brought me here, you said I was a horse, an animal. And to me, you were mean, vicious, ignorant, superstitious, benighted savages. And when you fight your enemies and their arrows pierce your skins, you bleed like all men. But it seems to me that you only live to hunt your buffalo, to fight the Shoshone, and to have your women. I know you would say to me, what else is there? One day, I will be a chief.
A man called Horse. To finally become an Indian warrior, he must perform the sun vow ceremony, perhaps the most electrifying ritual ever seen.
Form two lines! One in the front and one back here!
When our rockets veer off course, it spells sabotage. Lightning Bolt is then called into action. The secret agency is headed by Captain Flanagan.
Hi, Harry.
And Lieutenant Harry Sennett.
My shower. Then play host and scrub my back.
A supercharger of suspense when this fiendish human monster tries to control the world from his underwater city. A supercharger of horror in the hibernation chamber where his playthings are kept alive and then destroyed at will. A super challenge when confronted with the most
exciting undercover agents in the world.
Hi. I'll bet you're George Hipplewhite, Harvard, 1955.
Hi.
I'll step out of your sun, baby. I'm sure you wouldn't want to be shadowed.
How do you like my tan, Harry?
Tantalizing.
Action, action, action. Don't miss this Technicolor Supercharger. Lightning Bolt, the supercharger of the year. It will jolt you. It will electrify you.
Born to win. Are you born to win?
You better believe it.
George Siegel, Paula Prentice, Karen Black, born to win.
All right, this is stick up. No. I want your diamonds and your minks and your credit cards and your whatnot.
Take everything.
Police! This is a takeoff. Cool it now. We want everything you've got.
We're here for the safe.
Does Harry know about this?
Stop that man, police! Harassment! Harassment! Police harassment!
Man, you got everything. You got your chicks, you got your limousine. Man, you got my wife hustling for you.
I'm sorry.
How are the kids?
I'm with my mother in California.
Well, I guess you got a streak of bad luck, Jay.
Why did you mess me up like this?
I don't understand it. I keep getting beat. I have a job for you. All you have to do is take a package from person A to person B.
What is that, mafia?
No mafia. Business people.
If I can break out of this town, I'll kiss your feet. I gotta hit big and clear out.
If you don't let me go with you, I'm gonna scream all over the city.
No, you're not.
They're cutting us off. Move it.
All this time when I was with you. Why do you like me?
I don't know. Why do you like me?
I don't know. Jay! Come back home to me.
Sure.
George Siegel, Paula Prentice, Karen Black, born to win.
Are you born to win?
You better believe it.
Every superstar, there is that magic moment of discovery and world acclaim. There was a time for Steve McQueen, for Clint Eastwood, for the legendary Bruce Lee. Now is the time for Joe Louis, the martial arts champion and film superstar. He is the Jaguar. Jaguar Lives, starring Christopher Lee.
Now we shall see how fate determines your future.
Donald Pleasance.
I did torture the prisoner. Just a little.
Barbara Bach.
I'm afraid the whole Middle East is in danger.
Capuchin.
Just let me know when he's dead.
Joseph Weisman.
I've got to go in. The best time to go in is before the dawn.
Woody Strode. John Huston as Ralph Richards.
It's always a game, isn't it?
And introducing Joe Louis as the Jaguar.
You're like a fine wine, Jonathan. Better with every taste.
You always did have smooth lines, Terry.
The Jaguar's mission? To destroy a vicious international conspiracy that threatens to enslave the world. He hunts his prey to the far corners of the earth, putting his life on the line. Time and time again. And again. And again. Jaguar Lives. Non-stop action and shattering suspense. These are the armies of the night.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
The Furies. The Boppers. The Hi-Hats. The Lizzies. The Turnbull ACs. The Gramercy Riffs.
Riffs!
And these are the Warriors.
We know about the Warriors. They're a heavy outfit.
They're from Coney Island.
Warriors? You guys are the big dudes, huh?
Now they're in the Bronx.
We're going back.
27 miles behind enemy lines.
It's the only choice we got.
Between them and safety stand 20,000 cops. And 100,000 sworn enemies.
I want them all. I want all the warriors.
They've got one way out. They've got one chance. They've got one night. The Warriors.
Everyone knows the glorious story of the child born in a faraway manger. Well, this isn't that story. This is Monty Python's all-new Life of Brian.
They call Brian.
He was born into the golden age of Roman rule.
Do we have any crucifixions today? 139, sir. Special celebration.
It was a time of miracles.
I was blind, and now I can see.
Friendly persuasion, and gracious invaders. But there was just one thing on everyone's mind.
Sex, 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 that's all I think about her.
In those days, getting stoned wasn't against the law. It was the law. And things looked bad.
Bloody Romans.
For the people of Jerusalem.
Still a few crosses left.
Until Brian dropped in. He was a born leader.
Brothers, brothers, we should be struggling together. We are.
A potential martyr.
What will they do to me? Oh, you'll probably get away with crucifixion. Crucifixion? Yeah. First offense,
and his mother's joy.
You be telling them? They think I'm the Messiah, Mum. I'm the Messiah! There's no Messiah in here. There's a mess, all right, but no Messiah.
And now, it's up to Brian to deliver a despairing nation from the throes of oppression. Tough luck, Jerusalem. This is the life of Brian. Just when you thought you were saved. It's Monty Python's Life of Brian. He wasn't the Messiah. He was a very naughty boy.
Terrific race, the Rovers. Terrific.
20th Century Fox presents Phantom of the Paradise, a gothic horror story.
What was that?
A beautiful love story.
Like a circus.
A cinematic odyssey through the rock universe. From Greece to glitter.
Wow!
And beyond. The story of a sound, the man who created it, the girl who sang it, the monster who stole it, and the phantom who haunts the paradise, the ultimate rock palace. Phantom of the Paradise.
My music is for Phoenix. Only she can sing it. Anyone else that tries dies.
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Well, you told me one time that you'd be somebody, that you weren't working just to survive.
B.
Snow! Whoa! Whoa! Ow! Man, you better get yourself a castrato for this.
Paul Williams as Swan.
And the angels that defeated them.
I want you to stop terrorizing the paradise and rewrite your cantata.
And the Phantom.
Stop and try me up. Only you might satisfy me
Phantom of the Paradise.
There really is the Phantom.
Once in a lifetime, there comes a motion picture which changes the whole history of motion pictures. A picture so stunning in its effect, so vast in its impact, that it profoundly affects the lives of all who see it. One such film is...
Very good, thank you. Yes, thank you. Next, please.
Once in a lifetime, there comes a motion picture which changes the whole history of motion pictures.
Yes, thank you. Next.
Once in a lifetime!
Go away.
What?
Next.
What's wrong with my voice? My voice is all right, my brain is wrong.
有时候，有一部电影可以把整个电影的历史起来改变。
That's more like it.
葫芦萨拉的《Seven Samurai》就是这样的一部电影，还有《Ivan the Terrible》，其余的都是平常的电影，像《Hercules Rides Again》、《La Notte》和《Monty Python and the Holy Grail》。Monty Python and the Holy Grail 有许多滑稽的。
If you do not open this door, we shall take this castle by force.
We're back to our table, 3 knocks where we're able. We do routine to call a scene.
警钟。
Wonderland, always will be yours. What, the curtains? Run away!
还有一些不花许多钱的危险账目。
What makes you think she's a witch? Oh, she turned me into a newt!
但是和 The Seven Seal 来比一下。这部电影就非常幼稚。所以，如果您是一个知识阶级的小家伙，您也喜欢傻笑什么事，也不能更糟。Monty Python and the Holy Grail， 看完了，来这里吃便饭。
Richest man and the world's poorest boy are getting it ready now.
Everybody everywhere will be a little worse off for it.
Well then, Youngman Grand, Father, presenting the most irreverent, irrelevant father and son team
since the Frankensteins. Dad? Do you think words corrupt?
I don't know. Let's try. Agnes?
Yes?
Nipple. Damn keen guy, isn't he? Bloody keen. Damn fine chap. He's bloody keen, too.
Aye, quick kill. That's the name of the game.
For God's sake, guys. What's going on? In God's name, stop it! Now for a good, clean kill. I have it on the best of authority that Ringo Starr is the magic Christian.
Can't we settle our differences amicably?
No, son, no.
Some bird told me that Peter Sellers is the magic Christian.
You needn't eat the plastic. I just wanted to see if you had your price. Most of us do.
Oxford, can you hear me?
I mean, you've actually come here to offer us money to interfere with the race.
Come out immediately.
Yes, that's right.
You should realize, sir, that Oxford men cannot be bought. Here, here.
You want it, here it is, come and get it. But you better hurry, cause it's going fast.
Who knows what evil lurks in the heart of man?
The magic Christian do.
In, out, in, out.
What's going on? What is going on? What's happening? No, but seriously, folks. What's going on? What is going on?
Through the engine room, if memory serves. I say, Dad, shouldn't we tell them the real identity of the magic Christian?
Heaven only knows, son. Heaven only knows. The magic Christian is a miraculous conception.
Guess what?
What?
Guess what the producer and director of Joe have come up with now?
Filth.
The first time Mommy slaps his hands when he tries to play with his pee-pee.
I get so excited. You know, you can go around the world for $30.
It's only 15 in Buffalo.
I ain't a buffalo.
That broad is a charter member of the Liberal Party.
I just like it.
Are you still a virgin, Robbie?
Well, yes, darn it. How is that, Sigga?
Isn't that rather a personal question?
How do people have babies if they're not married?
Maybe it goes back to the first no-no. Masturbation?
I get so excited.
What Joe did for the hard hats, guess what does for love?
A Canon production. A Canon release.
Don't it make you want to go to war once more? What the hell for?
The Canon Releasing Corporation would like you to meet Joe.
Money don't mean nothing to them. Motorcycles, marijuana.
You got love, you don't need this stuff.
How do they fall in love?
A hippie pimp.
Lone Ranger. Cowboys and Indians. Hop along Cassidy. Not really fags, but close.
What he likes is to have
A little on the side once in a while.
I'll drink to that.
Screwing and grooving. Joe, do me a favor. Give us all a break.
Hey, Joe, don't it make you want to go to war once more?
100 milligrams of Thorazine in the butt does wonders.
Get your pants on.
It's your now, Compton. Easter orgies.
She's anti-fetish.
That's Jap food.
The best Chinese restaurant in Astoria.
Your whole life is one big crockett.
He doesn't shop at Kimball's, Joe.
Junk is junk, right?
Now let's get the hell out of here.
Hey, Joe, don't it make you want to go to war once more?
These kids are getting more than we ever did.
Just the credit cards, man.
You think I'm chicken? This is my beauty. They're all screwed up, so they're screwing up the culture.
We didn't make them feel old-fashioned like the kids make us feel old-fashioned.
That's enough. Hey, why don't you get a haircut?
Maybe your buddy ought to stick to golf.
From the out.
Told her no witches. Man, it's no good. It's panther. Come on. Get with a Pepsi generation.
The crazy thing about Joe is that
I could blackmail you.
Dad, you just bought me. You don't believe me?
Never on grass before, huh?
you done a real groovy job on her.
Come on, bitch, you bastard. No, don't shoot me.
You don't want to see your gun.
No. You can't stop looking. You gotta keep looking. I like to look at it once in a while.
You see the knife going in.
You know, we get friendly. We infiltrate them. All my life, I ain't never been to an orgy. I hope I'm not out of line.
You just beat the world speed record.
You don't need to tell me. I see her on TV all the time.
Look, she's a bum tripper.
Are you gonna kill me too?
It's a humanitarian act.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, don't it make you want to go to war once more?
An experiment beneath the sea to challenge the unknown. When the forces of nature erupt, the ocean floor opens up, hurling 5 men and 1 woman 15 miles straight down to a place that exists on no map and yet holds the key to man's future. Latitude 0. Where the past merges with the present to predict the future.
The Alpha launched June 21st, 1805.
Since you question everything, I don't expect you to believe there's so much of anything else you're about to see. I am 204 years old.
The Alpha is northeast of you, and course for latitude 0.
Those are torpedoes.
Sage missiles.
Well, do something, will you?
At Latitude 0, good battles evil, using the incredible weapons of tomorrow.
Activate your elevation belts.
I've seen pictures of the moon that looked a lot more inviting.
Right. Say, Captain, you ever been here before?
First time.
Well, that's great. How do we find Dr. O'Connor?
We'll have to search. Could be in that tower.
Live an adventure beyond your wildest imagination as mankind fights for its very survival. Share every exciting moment of the incredible world of Latitude Zero, where man's future explodes 15 miles beneath the Earth.
Get ready for the biggest fun party ever. 1974's most hilarious, wildest movie is here.
Would you believe this? There's a cop following us. Just go to speed limit. You know, cops can smell fear, man. You don't drive too fast. You don't drive slow. I'm gonna speed up. No, boss, please. He's still following. I don't want to get stuck with the shit in the car, man. Where's the shit? It's under there. Get the shit. Leave it there. Get it. We didn't get it, man. Leave it there. What are you gonna do? Get the shit. What, you want to just throw it out the window?
It was really great. Really loved it.
It was funny. It was really good.
I thought it was a riot. I really liked it.
I thought it was really great. I really liked it a lot. It was really funny. It's crazy about it.
Oh, I thought it was fantastic.
It was really good.
The Groove Tube. But don't just take our word for it. The New York Times said, anyone who ever suffered that Chinese torture known as American television owes it to himself to see the Groove Tube. Playboy called the Groove Tube the most stinging assault on television since it was invented.
The Naked Ape. Is it you? From the worldwide bestseller by Desmond Morris, some startling answers.
Hey, Sergeant, did you know that your facial and vocal expressions were developed by the hunting ape more than 2 million years ago?
The naked truth about you, man. Can you take it?
Did you know monkeys and apes don't fall in love?
I keep forgetting. You know, we could be arrested.
We? It's your fantasy.
The naked truth about love. Courtship. Cheating. The raw, basic drives under the veneer. The naked truth about jealousy. Violence. And the laughs on you.
It's quite wild. Part of the old reward system. Do you understand?
I do.
Well, I don't.
Finger paint me. I'll finger paint you.
A hilarious peek behind civilization's fig leaf. The naked ape is only human.
I don't keep a cat or dog because they eat too much. Little kids bore the pants off me, and when I go to a ball game, I root for the visitors. I never cried at a wedding or a funeral. I never sent a Christmas card, and I cheated my wife, if I had the time. But I've got one soft spot. A man is innocent until proven guilty.
The Lawyer. The Samurai. In his hands, flashing steel became the ultimate weapon of vengeance. And the ultimate samurai was Ogami Ito. He lived in a time of warlords and murderous clans, a time when oppressors took what they wanted, protected by the vicious mercenaries of the blade.
The governor's samurai are fast too, Ogami. It's their power you're afraid of.
Ogami stood alone against them all.
Ogami. We'll kill you if you try to leave. You cannot stand against us.
Then kill me. He traveled a vengeance trail marked by the blood of his enemies.
Stop. Don't die for no reason. We'll leave this fight to somebody whose skill is as great as his.
A master of the blade couldn't stop him. Hired assassins couldn't touch him. And the elite palace guards fell under his sword. Then, in the Valley of Hell, they threw an army at him. And he threw it back, a piece at a time. Ogami was a one-man war. In his hands, cold steel became lightning swords of death. Raise a kung fu fist against Ogami Ito, and he'll chop it off.
It's the youngest, freshest, wildest motion picture ever to serve up on the screen.
Hi, Sandy. Ding. Hey, listen, how about a nice little...
No.
Sandy, honey, what is there about me that makes me so utterly resistible to you?
Aside from the fact that you're irresponsible, incorrigible, intolerable, impossible, and insane, I can't think of a thing.
Oh, Daddy! Oh, Daddy! Oh, Daddy! Oh, Daddy!
Wow! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Here come those whole daddies and beach dollies in the swingin'est young people's picture of the year.
Oh, Daddy! Oh, Daddy! Oh, Daddy! Oh, Daddy!
Hot dog and ride 'em high and wide. Grammys get all mashed up inside.
Oh, Daddy!
It's strictly for fun. For those who think young.
Oh, Daddy! Oh!
Sure this is the way they make love in India?
Mm-hmm. Concentrate. It's mind over matter. We're searching.
You beast!
The mother called downstairs later in life. Where are you, Betty? She says, I'm down here with John in the loving room. The mother said, that's living. She said, and how, Mother?
I'm gonna walk from the seas to the burning sands. I'm gonna walk all over the sand.
It's a frolic loaded with guys and gals dedicated to the pursuit of each other.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner presenting Tim Conway and Don Knotts.
The story of two men and their climb to the championship.
You think you ought to get up first?
You just shut up.
Left, you're right.
In the 30s, these men won the respect of the boxing world.
That was really sting.
Shake, the trainer, had all the surprise punches.
This is a surprise.
Bags was his experienced fighter.
He's on your foot.
He had the desire, concentration, and direct aim. It took rigid conditioning. Bags was proud to stand on his own 2 feet. Could they avoid loose women who followed the fight game?
Oh, get away from me, you little slimy, mole-faced degenerate. Before I step on your creepy body and squash you with the rest of the slugs around this thumb.
Oh, would you like to dance?
Can they win for the kid who built a dream around them?
You think you can take the butcher?
Bluebird Blue?
One person stood in their way, the butcher.
It's the clown that creased my perfect face.
Can Bags take the champ?
It's gonna leave that ring on a stretcher.
Follow these punching pals to the title bout.
What? Murder out there.
What's he doing in here?
You're in the wrong corner. They ought to have signs.
Tim Conway, Don Knotts, starring in The Prize Fighter, a knockout comedy.
So together, let's begin it, and I will be there with you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, what you've all been waiting for, The Man Killer.
The book that couldn't be written is now the motion picture that couldn't be made. Myra Breckenridge.
Baby, I'm hard to handle. Baby, give it to me now. I'll be right with you, boys. Get your resumes out. You have a lot to learn.
All you men have a lot to learn. And I've taken it upon myself to teach you. Myra Breckenridge is a dish. And don't you ever forget it.
Here I come!
Everything you've heard about Myra Breckenridge is true.
Lee Van Cleef has been ugly, dirty, and downright mean. Now, watch him get violent.
Let's say I'm buying your revenge for $50,000. Then the honest people of Clifton can owe their debt to Frank Talbot.
Pretty quick with a pistol. And I don't want to question that, Talby. But who knows if you'd take on a real duel.
The weapon that's going to kill me hasn't been invented yet.
gets dragged, shot, kicked, is bound to turn violent. Lee Van Cleef just does it better than most.
I'll kill you any way you want.
Causing a riot. It's causing a riot.
Lower, you lousy cop! Don't you touch that kid!
Riot on Sunset Strip. Stars Aldo Ray, Mimsy Farmer, Michael Evans, Larry Mock, Tim Rooney in The Happening that blazed headlines across the nation.
Well, I tried everything.
Teenagers, wild, beat, protesting, with no direction, no goal, fighting only for the right to be heard. Have you ever been to a blanket party?
Grass smokers. Their story is it shouldn't be unlawful.
Come on, get with it. Let's go to a freakout. Do you know what acid can do to an inexperienced young girl?
I want to know what happened.
5 boys have been here.
The most shocking film of our generation.
They're insane. All of them.
John, I can't stand it.
These kids will try anything for kicks. A hopped-up car. An innocent girl.
I don't want it to be like this.
Hey, just don't play games with me.
And maybe even murder.
Just stand there, chicken. Don't move.
They call him Duke, and he uses girls the same way he uses cars, for kicks.
Get lost, Ernie. You think you can handle him? You're just a kid.
Don't quit now, baby. Oh, now you're messing up my head.
You think I've never kissed a boy before?
Is that what you want, to wind up in a motel room with any man?
All you think about is me getting married. What if something happens to the man I married? What if he gets to be like Dad? Oh!
They're trying to kill us, Peg. I got to do business on their terms. Get back!
No limit. No limit. No limit.
Run him off the road, Duke! Run him off the road!
Day and night, night and day, these kids will try anything for kicks.
The year 2000. America is a vast speedway. People line the streets to witness the greatest drivers on Earth in a race from sea to shining sea.
This is a death race.
You finish first, or not at all. Death Race 2000. Every car a deadly weapon. Every spectator a potential point. It's a cross-country road wreck, and the traffic is murder.
are you, anyway?
Frankenstein. National hero. Best driver on Earth.
I don't want you to die.
He was built by the world's finest surgeons to drive the fastest car ever designed, and nothing can stop him now. Death Race 2000, rated R.
The bank track, the pack, the blockers, the jammers, and the 20 million screaming fans who love every minute of it. This is Derby, the motion picture acclaimed at the USA and San Francisco film festivals. Derby is the story of Mike Snell, a boy with a dream.
I'm gonna go on a roller derby.
Before we can touch you, you're gonna have to go through the training school.
You know what you're getting into. Hey, Columbus didn't know what he was getting into when he jumped in the ocean.
He quit his job in a tire factory.
I'm gonna quit work over there.
Aren't you happy with what you got?
No!
Kissed his wife
He's talked about the roller derby.
and his girlfriend's goodbye.
It's wherever he goes, he finds 2 or 3 women. It gets him in quite a bit of trouble.
Well, are you ready to tell me what's been going on between you and Mike?
Nothing yet. Why?
They've already both admitted they've been taking turns with you.
Just admit it. Admit what? Admit what you just told me. In front of his face. Oh, I ain't scared of you.
He bought a motorcycle and headed for Oakland, and a chance to make roller derby a way of life. Derby, a world where men and women play by the same rules.
And in changeover, the pack is together. There's only 5 seconds to go, and then everyone stops. Those that are out there get right into that changeover and wow.
People ask you, what are you gonna do, when you finish skating? This is what I've got to show for it now. It's my house and a beautiful place up here in heaven.
Birdman right here! Take it out and try to fall.
This is the dawning of the Age of Colossus.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. Charles Forbin. In a few moments, Colossus will address us directly.
This is the voice of world control. I bring you peace. It may be the peace of plenty and content, or the peace of unburied death. The choice is yours. Obey me and live, or disobey and die.
The frightening story of the day man built himself out of existence. Colossus, the Forbin Project.
It's making you a prisoner.
Shock, horror, suspense. Created with all the technological brilliance of 2001, A Space Odyssey. Colossus is the ultimate in sophisticated computers.
I'm going to try to convince the computer that you're my mistress. That therefore I have to be given the opportunity to see you regularly in private. That way we can pass information back and forth. Four times a week.
Good night.
This is insane. When do you think you'll be able to attempt the overload?
Colossus sees all, senses all, knows all, controls all armaments and all defenses. When this emotionless creation becomes the master of man, the result is catastrophic.
The Supreme Council of the USSR has ordered, as of 2300 hours Moscow time tomorrow, the activation of an electronic brain exactly like ours, which they call God.
They built Colossus, supercomputer with a mind of its own. Then they had to fight it for the world.
The missile has just been launched. It is heading towards the Cyan-Sibirsk oil complex.
Guardian has retaliated.
Retaliated? It may be too late, sir.
Oh, my God.
You need a lift? Are you waiting for that big break? How about some new kicks? You'll get them all from the wildest bunch of far-out superheroes who ever came your way. Super Stooges versus the Wonder Women. Make way for the Wonder Women, meanest mamas of them all. When they go on a rampage, nobody can stop them. Nobody but the Super Stooges.
Raid this valley again, and none of you will leave it alive.
Dharma, the immortal magician. Chang, the Chinese chopper. And Moog, the Black Samson. See them flip out with their superhuman feats. They're incredible.
Honorable partners, I think the time has come for us to get the hell out of here.
They're invincible.
Whoa, you're the heaviest. If you manage to fly, then it'll be easy for me.
They're impossible.
If we stick together, there's no force in the world capable of beating us.
That's the secret weapon of the Wonder Women that has the Super Stooges in deep trouble. It's a panorama of pandemonium as the Super Stooges fight back. See the barrage of the polar balls. See the blitzkrieg by firebombs. See the terrifying attack of the super tanks.
Full speed ahead!
They're people-powered.
Steer to your right! I can't steer to the right! I got a guy with a limp on the left!
Move over, Hercules. Move over, Superman. Move over, Captain Marvel. The wildest bunch of superheroes you ever met are coming to your rescue. Don't miss the super amazing, super astounding Super Stooges versus the Wonder Women.
It is time to get down because this is Gordon Kong with you along, and it is showtime!
Go down to Record City, USA. You can dance to the beat, catch your feet, shake your blues away. And the girls are always pretty down at Record City.
The Aubrey Company presents Record City. Go world.
Get down, get down.
Record City, a cinematic supermarket of song with a lot of strange folks to help you along. Home wreckers, discothequers, detectives, defectives, gropies, groupies, chicks, chicklets, jive talkers, streetwalkers.
Here we are, we're stepping out, like the hit, let's sing and shout.
And who could forget the customers?
Record City, baby!
Mr. Feel Good. Mr. Feel Good. Baby, call on me.
Okay, but no kinky stuff.
What are you talking about?
Sex. Come again? I want to make love to you.
Oh, thank you very much. You're very kind.
Ruth Buzzy, Michael Callan, Jack Carter, Rick Dees, Kinky Friedman, Alice Ghostly, Joe Higgins, Larry Storch, and Frank Gorshin as the rabbi, and Frank Gorshin as the Great White Hunter, and Frank Gorshin as the chameleon. In Record City, the movie with the message to the world from music lovers everywhere.
Throw up. Go for it.
Stick it in your ear. Come back here and say that again.
Hollow it out. It makes a hell of a hash pipe.
Ciao, baby.
So ease on down to the store with more and get your laughs off at the nitty-gritty Record City.
Man, I can get what you got.
Zachariah, the first electric western.
Far out.
afraid of going to die.
Looking for a job. Did you finish high school?
I want to wash in a bathtub of gold. I want 97 kilos already rolled. I want to wash in a bathtub of gold.
Of course, we're always looking for someone who can draw.
I learned to draw at home in my spare time.
We're musicians and singers, not gunslingers. Ask any girl in town. All right.
Call this dumb, stupid noise music. You weirdos are all alike. I don't have any quarrel with you, mister. I'm gonna kill you, you little fag. You're dead.
Elvin Jones. Country Joe and the Fish.
We shoot our guns and watch them run, sitting high up in the saddle.
Doug Kershaw.
If we all having fun.
The New York Rock Ensemble. Pat Quinn.
Billy the Kid, Wild Bill Hickok, Matt Dillon, Marshall McLuhan, I've had them all.
Don Johnson.
Weird Eyes.
And John Rubinstein as
Zachariah.
Now, an underworld power more murderous than the Mafia, more gory than the Godfather. The combined forces of Judo and Kung Fu Karate explode across the screen in The Tong Father.
Rather interesting.
The most ungodly father of them all.
Listen, young, I want this ring smashed, and I don't care how the hell you do it. Just do it.
See the streets of China and Japan turn the death red color of the poppy as the dope king of Asia struggles for control in the final bloodbath of the martial arts. The head of a uniquely evil family of men. Men who live by a code of hatred, violent action, unspeakable crime. And sudden death.
How's that?
Somebody has gone to a great deal of trouble.
realize you're about to die.
You know your brain's going to atrophy using that opium. It's about gone now, only you don't realize it.
Terry Levine presents an Aquarius Films release, The Tong Father, the most ungodly father of them all. Rated R.
Move over. You've been ripped by the best. Now the action film of the year. All new, totally different. Superman Chu, master of Kung Fu. He's super cool. Super quick. Super deadly. Superman Chu. His body a lethal weapon capable of destroying anything and anyone who gets in his way. Action to blow your mind. Blows to leave you breathless. Kicks defying physical limitations. Superman Chu, master of Kung Fu.
You think I have such a short life?
That I don't know. But you know what they say. Courage makes heroes.
They sent their best men to get him, but their best was not good enough to tangle with Superman Chu. If you haven't seen this kind of action film before, you can't afford to miss this one. Even if you've seen the others, you owe it to yourself to see the best. Superman Chu, master of Kung Fu. See it to believe your eyes. From Capitol Productions, rated R for righteous.